Welcome to Your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 887. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book but you need some help getting it done, you are in the right place. Happy Sunday, everyone. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day, I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 20 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they can even turn someone who barely sees themselves as a writer into a published book author. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. And once again, happy Sunday, everyone. I hope everybody's weekend is going well. And as we do every Sunday here on the show, it is Sunday story time, where I grab a book off my bookshelf, whether it's one of my own books, a client book, or a book that has positively impacted me in some way. I read you an excerpt from that book, followed by some sort of study question or some way that you can apply the information to your own work. Today, I have chosen a book by a fabulous client, very awesome person. The book is called The P.I.L.O.T Method, The 5 Elemental Truths to Leading Yourself in Life, and it is by Black Hawk pilot Elizabeth McCormick. She's also an author and a professional speaker and so many other great things. So here's an excerpt from The P.I.L.O.T Method. I was firm in my belief. I was going to be a warrant officer helicopter pilot. I said it over and over out loud, believing it, relishing in it. After being held captive in the cold and dark, I was basking in the hot yellow heat of the sun, the warmth of knowing. The next step in my journey was going to the recruiter to start the process. The hot August summer morning, I went to the recruiting station in Leesville, Louisiana, a small, narrow, cramped office in a strip mall not far from the new Walmart. Pulling open the glass door and stepping in, I have to admit I didn't look like a strong candidate. Young, thin, average height. Outwardly, there was nothing unique. But I had belief in my own potential. I walked into the recruitment officer, and Staff Sergeant Lewis, an average-height African-American man in uniform with a bulbous nose, stepped away from the sparse metal desk and greeted me. "Hi," he said with overexuberance. His slick demeanor reminded me of a used car salesman. "We have openings for a cook today." A cook? I was already miserable working in a pizza place. I squared my shoulders and thrust my chin out. I'm here for the Warrant Officer Flight Training Program. The warrant officers on the flight line had given me the right terminology to say. He laughed. I felt small and insignificant in that moment. Doubts crept in. My inner voice fought those doubts. No, this is what you are meant to do. I believed in me. I'm here for the Warrant Officer Flight Training Program, I repeated, stronger, louder, firmer. He stopped laughing. You can't do that. Why not? Was my immediate response, and asked with pure curiosity. You need perfect eyesight, he stated. I have that. You need perfect physical condition, he raised an eyebrow in question. I have that. You need a college degree, he cockily stated. I have 3, I said. You need leadership experience, his voice rose to a higher pitch. I have that too. Now I was really curious. What was standing in my way? What could it be? Staff Sergeant Lewis stuttered and sputtered. Because, and trailed off. Again, I asked, why not? Well, he answered sheepishly, I don't know how to do the paperwork. Imagine, if when I had first walked in I had believed that recruiter more than myself, I might not have expanded my potential. One of my 2 favorite quotes of all time is, whether you believe you can or believe you can't, you're right. Henry Ford. Belief is the foundation to leading yourself and then others. Belief builds our confidence and allows us to handle situations that challenge us. You've probably already encountered people who don't believe in you. The negative Nellies, the naysayers, the downers. Every time you have an idea, a belief or a vision that fires you up, these are the people splashing the cold water on your flames. Me too. You're not alone. We all face these challenges in our lives. It's how we react to that quote-unquote feedback that makes the impact. What strategy can you use to prevent the negativity and doubters from affecting your destiny? And once again, that was an excerpt from a really fantastic book. Highly recommend reading it. It's called The Pilot Method, The 5 Elemental Truths to Leading Yourself in Life, and it's by Black Hawk pilot Elizabeth McCormick. And the question today for all of you, pretty obvious and self-explanatory, the great question that she ended this chapter with. Again, what strategy can you use to prevent the negativity and doubters from affecting your destiny? Good journaling assignment for you all. And as always, thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. Be sure and drop by my Inc. Authors group on Facebook for motivation, accountability, book writing, publishing resources, and more. Until tomorrow, happy writing.